all of these tips are gonna kind of Welcome, babe. As you can see, the title of today's video, it is Posing 101. And I did this video because if you follow me on my social media platforms, specifically TikTok, I had a viral video about a month ago, and it was a posing video. So I will pop that video right here. That was my very first viral video. So that video did 3.9 million views. And I was like, okay, this is cool. Like, okay, I can get used to this, you know what I'm saying? But I really, it's funny because the way that that video happened, it was like last minute. It was an afterthought. I kind of just did the post. Like, y'all can see I was in a raggedy tank top, some, you know, my little mom jeans, my comfy jeans. Hair wasn't done, makeup wasn't put together, none of that. And that video blew up. And so here's my first thing that I want to tell y'all. Before I get into my 5 tips for today, I want to tell y'all, do not overthink your content. I probably should have made that one of my actual, you know, key tips for today, but it's cool. I want to tell y'all, don't overthink your content, okay? Because that is a #1 thing that I feel like we do, that we want to put so much energy and effort into what we're putting out, as you should. But if you overthink it, it becomes unrelatable, and people, more than anything, they just want to see relatable content. So that's the first thing. But as far as the posing goes, I have 5 key tips that I want to give today because I had a lot of comments on my, hey, y'all know I'm in here trying to record. Anyway. Okay, thank you. Anyways, but I had an overwhelming like inflow of just comments like, how can I do this? How should I pose this? You know, if I'm posing with other people, how should I stand? How can I stand if I'm posing with my man? Like, there were so many different comments, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I promise y'all, I had to make sure. Dang, I am ashy. Oh my goodness. I don't know how I stay ashy, but anyway, I wanted to get to everybody's comment, y'all. I wanted to get to everybody's comment, but there were just so many comments and just so much love. So first and foremost, if you are here from my TikTok, if you like followed me along the journey over the past couple of months, first and foremost, I appreciate you, because y'all don't know, you know, when you are first getting into influencing and social media marketing, it's a hard business. Like, you have to literally compete with everybody else in the world. But for me, I don't see it as a competition thing, because I'm just over here in my own little world, for real, for real. So I don't look at it as like a competition thing. I'm really just over here like, I'm vibing, you know, I'm just doing what I do. And especially now that I've kind of picked up on that more, I have been putting some random content, y'all. Like, I am trying everything out. Nothing is off limits. I'm doing everything from comedy to teaching to, you know, educational to resource. I'm gonna do it all, okay? But anyway, we are here for the posing. So first tip out the gate, okay? First tip out the gate. Baby, you have to have confidence, okay? You have got to have confidence. I don't care if you a size 2 or a size 22, okay? Baby, you are beautiful. You have a great body. You have an amazing face. You have an amazing look. You have a unique look. Embrace that, okay? Embrace it. So confidence is going to be your #1 thing when it comes to posing, because you have to be a lot flexible. You have to be very flexible. You have to be, you know, willing to try anything and everything, which goes into another tip that I have. But for starters, that confidence is how you're going to pose for those particular pictures, okay? So for instance, like, let's see, let's get a really good picture up here that we can kind of dissect for the moment. Let's go back to one of the very first ones that I did, which was a super cute purple outfit. So this was one of my very first pictures that I took. Just me in the park. I had my my sister take my pictures that day. And so here I'm just laying on the bench, you know, feet kicked out. Nothing special here, quite honestly. This is just a regular basic pose, nothing to it. But here's the thing. I'm out in public. I'm in a public park, okay? And when you are in a public space, you have eyes wandering all over the place. Here, there, everywhere, okay? So if you are not comfortable and you are not confident in what you are doing, then you need to reevaluate what it is that you're doing, okay? Because in order to build this portfolio of pictures, or your Instagram, for a better example, you're wanting to build up your Instagram platform. Now, granted, we have shifted into more reels than anything else, and we will touch on that in a whole nother video, because I feel like social media has changed a lot, and we're gonna get into all of that. But let's just say you're wanting to build your portfolio of pictures. Okay, well, baby, you're gonna have to get in public. And when you are in public, everybody's eyes are on you, okay? I've been there when I'm literally in the middle of the street, and I'll pop that picture up as well. I was downtown in the middle of the street. Do y'all know, like, people are driving by? I just have to hop out the way for a second. People are walking down the sidewalks, like, looking. And some people will shout out, like, you go, girl, you got it. And I'll be like, thank you, boo, okay? You know, so you just have to have that certain confidence about yourself. Ooh, I can't stand this dress. It's making me look like I got hella rolls. It's all right. But you have to have a certain confidence about yourself, okay? So let that be your driving force when you are out and about. And like, all you have to do is really tell yourself, like, baby, I got it. This is me. This is who I am. I'm confident. I'm confident in how I look. I'm confident in how I'm dressed. I feel like my style is better than anybody's style. Like, you have to be able to gas yourself all the way up, not based on anybody else, but gas yourself up with your own confidence, and let that confidence level just skyrocket and be through the roof. When you have that much confidence about yourself, not cocky, when you have that much confidence about yourself, you are able to just really be free, be open, and that's when you can really just let your body just be free and be in the moment, okay? So we're gonna start there with the confidence. So going on to my number 2 tip for posing 101, okay? Let me look at my sticky note. Test the boundaries. So this goes back into that confidence level, right? All of these tips are gonna kind of all of these tips are going to kind of tie into one another. But the second tip is test the boundaries. When you are posing, okay, nothing is off limits. You could be laid out on the floor, you could be standing up, you could be bent down. You try anything that comes to your mind. Like, literally, if I'm, you know, in a photo session, I'm here, okay? I'm there, like, I'm moving, I'm doing stuff with my hands, I'm doing stuff with my eyes, like, I'm turning, I'm rapping, I'm just moving, like, and it looks like I'm voguing, which I'm not, but it's me just really letting my body flow. It's just me testing the boundaries, seeing what I can come up with. Because when you're just really like in the motion, like you're in the motion, okay, your body will just kind of go into different positions, and you will capture some amazing photos like that. So let's go ahead and let's pop up another one. I got an example from today in this outfit. So let's go ahead and pop that picture up. So as you can see, I got a foot kicked out. I got a hand like kind of just froze up here. I got a hand wrapped around. Like, I literally today, well, I was just trying stuff. I'm all over the place, you know what I'm saying? Like, so don't be afraid to test the boundaries. Be confident in your body type too. And I have another tip that we're gonna get to, I think is number 4 today, but I have a tip about how you can be comfortable with your body and making sure that you get those amazing pictures, okay? So again, the number 2 tip is test the boundaries. Do not be afraid to try anything. Like I said, get on the floor, bend up on one knee, like bend over, have your arms kind of just going all over the place, and really just let your body be free and let the movement take over in that particular time that you're taking your pictures, okay? So number 3 tip, look at my sticky note. I told y'all I gotta look at my sticky note because I want to make sure that I'm getting all of my tips for y'all, okay? Number 3, which I said, all of these are gonna tie into one another. So find your angles. Now, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I got hips, baby. I got hips for days, okay? I got a whole lot of hips, baby. I got childbearing hips, okay? I tend to do a lot of my pictures turned to the side. That is my angle. That's my preferred angle. That's the angle that I know that I can get my body to look very curvaceous and look like it's a little slimmer because, baby, let me just say, I done gained about 25 pounds. I done said this a couple of times in some other videos during COVID and whatnot, during the pandemic. Your girl gained 25 pounds and I ain't got that 25 pounds off just yet, okay? But you would not be able to tell that in my pictures because I always angle my body. First and foremost, if you are taking a picture, like if I'm just sitting right here and I'm taking a picture just head on, that's not flattering. That's not flattering for anybody. I don't care what kind of body type. Now, granted, if you're like a supermodel, fashion model, or whatever the case, and you're doing some print modeling and they want a close-up face shot, okay, then they're probably going to do a little bit more dramatic makeup, really making the eyes dark so that they can pop, and it gives a different kind of feel to the picture. But anybody else taking a picture is never going to take a picture dead straight on. Either you're going to do a full profile picture or you're going to do an angle where your body is angled. You might want to make your butt look like it's, you know, bloop bloop, like that booty out there, okay? You're gonna want to make sure that you're angling at all times. So I had a lot of people on my TikTok leaving comments saying, okay, how can I pose? Like, I got flabby arms, but I got flabby arms, okay? I'm with you, sis. I got flabby arms, I got flabby gut, I got a girl on right now. I'm sucking it all in. But here's what you do. Like I said, if you're finding your angles, right, you can do things with your arms to make them appear slimmer. So if I am standing to the side, I might slide my hand down my back, keep it real tight. I might kind of push it back a little bit, look over my shoulder, and do something else with my hand that distracts you from my arm, okay? So it's all in how you draw the attention away from the body parts that you might not feel as confident about. So, like I said, for me, that's my stomach. I got a gut, okay? I got a gut. So what I always do is, like I said, I wear a girdle. I know that I have to wear clothes that shape me a certain way, or I tend to wear oversized clothes so that it pulls away from my stomach area. I love doing different things with my hands because if you look at a picture and you see kind of all this stuff going on up here, that's where your eye is going to gravitate to. Your eye is not going to gravitate to an arm or a calf muscle or whatever the case. Your eyes are always going to go to the face or whatever seems like it's the most busiest. So if I keep the attention on my face or do something with my hands, all of that attention is going to go to that spot. So like I said, again, when you test your boundaries, you can test those different motions and positions to see, okay, can I hide an arm? Can I hide my stomach? How can I twist my body? And then, like I said, always do something with your hands, or like if you have a purse, do something with your purse to kind of draw the attention away from the areas that you might not feel as confident in, okay? So those are the tips for really just finding your angles. Now, on my 4th tip of the day for posing 101, Yes, I'm reading my sticky note again because I didn't memorize it. Play around with style. So I feel like when you play around with your style, you can kind of play around with the type of posing that you're doing. So using that reference that I just had with kind of that streetwear type style, that style allowed me to do a couple of different things more than what I would have been able to do in this particular outfit. So this is just, you know, obviously it's a pencil form-fitting type dress as you saw in the picture. So I don't have a lot of range in this dress. I can only do like, you know, accentuate like my curves or my waistline or like something, you know, top up where I'm like doing stuff with my face. Again, like always, uh-oh, kind of knocked my head out of place. But like I said, always kind of bringing the attention to my face. Or if I have like, you know, cute outfit, I can bring just different attention. So if I have a lot of jewelry on, I might do a close-up and like, you know, just do something where your attention goes to my jewelry instead of my overall outfit. Make sure that you are rotating your style. Give yourself all of the creative ability that you can. That way you can just try different things. I've even done pictures where I'm at the playground and I'm in like shorts and like I have a flannel wrapped around my waistline. Like it just gives different vibes for different types of styles that you're doing. So you can really play around and test the boundaries when you are playing around with your style. Okay, my last and final tip on the posing 101, and I will touch on a couple of things after that, but my fifth and final tip on the posing 101 is you need to have a great support system. So if you like, let's talk about Instagram for a minute. Instagram is one of the only platforms really left outside of Facebook that you are posting pictures. Okay, so even though yes, Instagram is trending more into doing reels so that they can compete with TikTok, most of your pictures are going to come from either Instagram or, like I said, Facebook. So there are a lot of times where I take my pictures by myself. I do have a tripod, and I honestly, I will try to find the tripod link that I have. I had got it from Amazon a couple of years ago. I'm sure they have a ton. It's just a basic tripod with a Bluetooth clicker, okay? Baby, I will go out and take my own pictures, okay? So that's another thing about building that confidence when you are trying to come. I mean, you don't even necessarily have to be wanting to be like in influencing or doing social media marketing or anything like that. If you honestly just wanted to go out and build a portfolio for yourself, you are absolutely free to do so. Like, I love when people just want to build their own portfolio of just themselves. Like, leave something for your family or your children that you can, you know, show them your progressions over the years, how you aged, how things changed in your life. So, you know, I think that's a beautiful thing when anybody does that. But like I said, if specifically you're trying to do it for Instagram or Facebook, or like I said, any kind of like social media, like business related, where you're actually trying to grow or scale your business, then you need a tripod. And if you don't have a tripod already, I just really don't know what you're doing, because you cannot wait around for anybody. Nobody can halt your success. I think I said that right. Nobody can halt your success, meaning that you have to have a certain level of confidence to just be able to get out there and do your stuff yourself. Now, be safe, okay? You have to be safe, especially if you're going to like parking garages or anything like that. Just make sure that you are watching your surroundings when you are doing your pose videos, because sometimes if you're posing, like for me, if I'm in the middle of posing, baby, I'm just flowing. I'm going with the wind. I'm just you know what I'm saying? I'm all over the place. But I also have to be cautious about my surroundings. So if you are doing that method, be careful. If you have a great support system, that means you got a sister, a cousin, a friend, your mama, your grandma, your BFF, your, you know, whatever you got, that's your support system. So you need to have somebody that is very flexible, somebody that is eager to learn, and somebody who takes good direction. So for me, I've been playing around with my camera and different skills for quite some time now. Now I'm trying to teach my sister the same benefits because she also wants to get into photography and doing it kind of as a side business. So I'm trying to teach her different things with the camera that she can do. So she really uses me as her subject right now, just so she can build her own portfolio, which, hey, that works for her and it works for me and everybody's happy. Okay? Did that rhyme? I was trying to make it rhyme. Whatever. But anyway, if you have that great support system, you have somebody who can take direction, you can really get some great pictures with no, you know, professional needed. Like, obviously, we're not trying to take away from the professionals, but when you are trying to build a business out of your platforms and you're trying to scale and brand and this and that, you don't have the money to invest, you know, everything up front. So you have to use your resources, which is why I say you have to find somebody who is willing to take direction. You have your vision for how you want your pictures to come out or how you want your collection, you know, of different colors to flow on your different platforms. You have that vision. So you have to be able to convey that vision to whoever is supporting you so that you can make sure that you are getting the best quality content that you can get, okay? I really hope that this posing 101 video helped. I didn't want to actually go into different poses. I really wanted to just kind of take a moment to explain. This is all of the stuff that I wanted to be able to say on TikTok, but because TikTok is more short form content rather than long form, I had to, you know, just do what I could to kind of just show you how to do it. But now I'm wanting, you know, I hope that this was able to help you by me explaining how I take my pictures and how I get my content versus just me showing you how I do it. So if you do want to see a video where I'm actually getting into the poses, definitely make sure that you drop that in the comment section below, because I want to make sure that I am answering every question that I possibly can. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button below, and also make sure that you guys are paying attention to that notification bell as well, so that you can see when these videos is going up on the channel, okay? I really hope that you were able to take away something out of this video. Again, leave some comments for me in the below comment section. I really want to connect with you guys, and I always love to interact so that I can get all of the feedback so I can make sure that I am creating the best content that I can for you all, okay? So peace and love and blessings, and I really hope that you guys have a beautiful night, because it is nighttime here, or if you have a beautiful day or morning wherever you are in the world, just make sure that it's beautiful. So I will catch y'all on the next video.